welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fine episode of Three Fat Trucker. I'm on this
He
your
about
old
put
buddy
the
Dave.
gentleman first.
I know it. I was about
because it's a man's world.
I know about threw the ladies under the bus, but this is your old buddy Dave kicking it off to Bill to tell us all where to go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where to go here in a minute.
All the hate mail to Dave Hart.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Woohoo!
Happy Valentine's Day. As we record, it is the 14th of February. It's spelled February. That's another one of them things.
That great English language.
Yep. Look us up on the socials, folks. We're on everything: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We make little videos, or Dave makes little videos and puts them out there. You can email the show at 3ftpodcast.org. As usual, our website address is https colon slash 3ftpodcast.org.
You overcomplicated that.
Nobody's going to go there anyway.
We got the colon.
Over-engineered, as always.
Over like a German car. So, yeah, go look us up. Facebook, I'll tell you what, if you want to get a hold of us quickly, Facebook is probably the most reliable method, because email, we used to go hard on the email, but it's just not something normal people do. So,
not in the trucking industry.
No, not really. Anyway, I'm Bill. I'm glad to be here. Steve, what you got for the folks?
Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week.
Yep. And out.
And cut. Okay. I don't know. It's been one of them weeks since last week. So we'll get into it here later a little bit, but
it has been a week since
last week. I
hope
everybody enjoys the show today.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well,
so we do have the Mid-America Truck Show coming up here in March. And when is it, Dave? March 26th to the 28th.
Yes, sir, it is.
At the Kentucky Exposition Center in Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
And
you can live down there. You can make fun of how they say it now.
No, that's how they say it in Louisville.
It's Louisville.
It's Louisville.
And we'll be at booth 38054.
Yeah, come see us.
Out.
If you're good looking enough, we'll put you on camera.
As Dave likes to tell everybody.
We're right around the corner from the bathrooms and the food, so it's easy to find us.
Smell good or smell like shit, one or the other.
Gonna be close to the beer, because I'm quite fond of the sauce when I'm in that place.
The sauce.
Which dude, you bring you a case with you, iced.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that this time, or something.
That way they're not what 10. Well, how much was they?
I think they're $7.
$7-8, yeah.
Yeah, for a glass. And I think they're 10 ounce, maybe they're 12 ounce. They're 12 ounce glass.
No, they were cans. They were
bottles or cans last time. Yeah.
The aluminum bottles or something. I don't remember. It was fine.
Well, I've been watching right now. The farm equipment show is going on in Louisville this weekend, and I've been watching all the posts, and everybody's got glasses down there. But I think a lot of guys took their beer with them.
I went through there earlier this morning. I was going through, and I went by that exit. Boy, I had to get all the way in the left lane. Because, I mean, that was backed up for a good ways. People trying to get off to go in there.
That's a big show.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I went to it about 30 years ago. And it was something nowhere near as fun as the match show, but then again, I would say that, wouldn't I?
Well, I've been to the farm show too, and it's mostly like everybody walking through with the bags, getting all the free shit. You know?
Well, I mean,
they're checking out some new equipment and stuff like that, but
you get to climb up in the combine, the tractor, sit there and go, look, I'm a farmer.
I'm not gonna tell them nothing nobody knows or doesn't already know, but most of those farmers go down there without their wives to have a good time, and they hit all the strip clubs.
I don't think they do that now. I think they just go down there and drink. I think Bourbon Alley.
The year I went, it was sort of cool because we actually got to go.
How many years ago was that,
tour.
Steve?
I want to say a good 20 or more. But we got to go tour the Ford plant. They get you could go over there and get on a golf cart tour kind of deal, and they give you all through the whole plant. That's pretty cool. Couple deer in the headlight, both of you.
No, I'm sitting there listening to it. And yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to say hi to Richie over in the comments here, and it's making me
I was
sign
asking
in
how we
again.
would sound, and he said good. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, right in the middle of
But,
the show, YouTube makes me sign in again. That's great. Thanks, Google. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you don't have far to drive to bitch. You're just across town from you.
Oh, the data
Oh,
center,
Google?
yeah.
Well, are they hiring?
They're not hiring me because I did put in an app and I didn't even get so much as a.
Well, the only thing they're doing job for right now is paving stone and building the building. I don't know if you want that job.
Well, I mean, they were taking what do you call it? I don't even know what they call it. Not
Applications.
applications, the resumes. I don't
Oh.
have any practical experience, so I just build these things for fun. I don't know. Probably wouldn't pay enough anyway.
Oh, not what do you think they should pay? Okay, I got a question for you. We're going to have different answers, and this might spike some people comments.
Is it a Valentine's Day present? What
Well,
what you buy your
it could
girlfriend
turn into
or your
it.
wife?
When you go out for dinner,
Okay.
and I've been seeing this a lot on all the social stuff about tipping. You'll see receipts on social media where they put 0 on it, and then they'll see a note wrote from the waiter or waitress at the bottom, or they'll add a service charge or whatever automatically. And I don't know, it's sparking a bunch of controversy there for quite a bit on the reels I kept seeing.
Well,
What do you think? What do you think about a place that charges a mandatory service charge?
The thing about tipping culture in this country, and it is kind of a strange thing for people that come here from other countries, is that it's one of those things that we've simultaneously gotten used to and are irritated by at the exact same time, because it's been
when
like
you see
this.
a jar at the register at Subway wanting tips.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're at a fast food joint.
Subway
I'm
stopped doing
standing,
that, I
not
think.
sitting. Yeah, there's.
But Starbucks will spin the thing around and goes, sign here, and it says, would you like to leave a tip? And it pressures people, and people feel pressured to tip.
yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm not tipping you for making me a coffee. I can go
Your
to the gas
company's
station, you know.
paying
You already
They
charged
should-
me $7 for
Yeah,
a
they should pay you
25
more, I think.
cent coffee.
I
So-
think the thinking must just be the same as, like, don't forget to tip your waitresses and bartenders, you know. And this is actually a normal component of American society. I don't know that I've ever been as irritated by it. Maybe it's just because I'm getting on in the years now, and everything seems to fucking irritate me now. But tipping, because it's one of those things where yeah, I do understand that is why. And my irritation is not with the servers themselves. I guess it's more with the companies that are pushing off onto their customers the responsibility of paying their employees, I suppose.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I don't know that it's going to go. I don't know that it's ever going to change. So
I have the same problem with the self-checkout. I tell everybody, you want me to self-checkout, show me where the break room is. Because I'm going to take a break and go back there and use the facilities. Because if I'm doing your job, I'm not doing it.
I think
I'm not in that big a hurry no more.
what makes me
Self-checkout
so
was
mad about that is they'll come over. Do you need help? Well, if I need help, why don't you go down there and open up the register?
I just tell them, just stand right there. I'm sure this thing's going to get mad, and just about every time I ever use one, what do they call it? It errors
I've
out
had
on
to
me.
have them come back and hit
Yeah.
the video to make sure I wasn't stealing something.
Well, you were, but that's beside the point.
No. But and I'll stand there at Walmart. The screen itself has a little camera on there. When I'm standing there doing stuff, I'm leaning on it, holding my hand over that camera.
That's why they
And
keep coming over and
They
checking
have
on
the
you.
camera that's above you still, which is the one that watches.
I think
if
we're
you
getting to the
you
bottom
stole
of it here.
something. But yeah,
Steve walks up there with duct tape and tapes this one, tapes that one. Bloop, 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 bloop.
didn't have Beth calling you on the phone telling you to put a piece of tape over your camera.
Yeah.
Keep your pants on, Bill.
I don't do the self checkout anymore. I'll stand there and let them do it. I think it's a pain just putting it up on the conveyor. I want them to reach down and take it out of my as the southern people call, out of the buggy instead of the shopping cart.
I tell the guys, like, go get us a buggy.
Yeah. What the hell's a buggy?
The thing is, I think self checkout came along. Well, I mean, it fixed a few problems at the same time, or at least they thought.
What was
it
the
did.
problem?
Not enough people to work the cash registers, and whether or not that's a real problem or a made up one, so that they don't have to pay.
What about
because-
put the gas in your car? That started it because we were impatient and couldn't wait for the guy. We'd jump out and start.
Oh, when they used to have full service?
Well, yeah.
Ding, ding.
Now, there was still, in this time era, a couple places that were still trying to do the full service.
Well,
to get
New
to the point where
Jersey-
you come to their place.
There was 2 in Waynedale alone.
New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas against the law. They have to do it. And same thing with the state of
What?
Washington. Yes, New Jersey and Washington still has full service. They do not have. They do not have it.
I remember in the semi going, where was I at? I was up in the East Coast somewhere and went to get fuel, and there was no thing to lock the handle. You could not, it was against the law to have the handle locked. You had to be there holding
Yes,
it.
yeah.
And I think it was New Hampshire or something.
Oh, it was somewhere out there,
Yeah,
and they had
but
all
you
kinds
could-
of. They're
and
big on
I
the
used to
fire
carry it.
systems too.
Carry them soft little kids rubber balls and just cram it in there and let it till they catch you and they come over and yell at you.
Wrap tape around it.
Zip strip.
I bet.
But
I
yeah,
bet every one of them
It was
guys that
against the
fueled
law
there
to have a
every day.
handle lock while you're fueling.
Well, I just did a check on it, and what it says here is New Jersey, Oregon, California, at certain stations, Alaska, and Hawaii. You are not allowed to pump your own gas.
Well, I don't want to get out and pump it in Alaska.
I don't know. Hey, Goober, check the oil.
Yeah. Where's the window? At least you don't have to pull underneath this traffic
I'm
light. And,
sitting here trying to think the last time I pulled into a full service station. That had to be. Oh, I was with the first wife. So we're
long
talking,
time ago.
Early '90s,
wow.
late '80s, early '90s. So yeah, and that was over in South Whitley. At one
I
of
was
them.
getting ready to say what when you was in Germany.
No, it wasn't a thing in Germany. Those poor Germans were paying in the late '80s, early '90s. They were
Don't,
paying.
if you say leader, I'm going to smack you.
Well, that's what they.
Well,
it-
they were
I don't
paying
care.
liters, but they
You
were paying the
converted, you tell
prices
me
we are
about
now.
So you okay? So
Richie's going
just
to go
to,
leader.
it's not. I mean, it's not completely accurate, but you got about 3 liters to a gallon, and they were paying about $4.50 a liter, and the mark rate in those days was about one.
What's a mark?
That was their.
Which mark?
Yeah, das ist der Deutschmark.
So you know why they had 3 liters to a gallon? Because they only had one follower.
3 liters to.
Liter, get it, liters. Jesus.
Oh,
I know these are some
fucking
bad dad jokes.
God,
we told
we're-
you about.
Ayo.
This. It's a good thing nobody's got to pay to watch this shit.
Or listen to it.
Oh, God.
But no, they're. I mean, back when we were paying 79 cents a gallon, they were paying upwards of $5-10 a gallon over there.
And I think they all go, I can't believe you people in America drive so much. Well, come over here. We're a little bigger than you guys are, you know.
Well, every other way of getting around sucks. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but there ain't a lot of buses
No,
that go
dude.
from here to Rhode
I'm
Island.
sorry. I want a gyrocopter.
Oh,
I keep seeing that shit on TikTok. And all
have you
that. I'm
seen
like,
the new
I'm like,
drone,
I wanna-
the ride-in drones
yeah.
now?
I'm like,
Oh,
I
they're
want
sweet.
something I can fly.
Yeah.
A mini helicopter, something.
Well, they're regular drones now, but you can ride in them. They got little roll cages, and you sit in them.
Well, they have these little, like 250-pound single seat ultralight.
Well,
things.
that ain't going to be for
No
you, so you
lights
can
and-
forget that.
Oh no, no,
If it's only got one seat,
They're
it
like-
ain't
no,
gonna,
they were 2-seaters.
it ain't gonna be.
They were
Well, then it
2-seaters.
might be getting close to.
That'd be 2 damn skinny people.
It's always
Well,
skinny people.
It ain't going to be no
And
3
me
fat
and a couple
truckers.
bottles of bourbon and Some coke. I don't know.
I mean, we get the center seat on the airplane every time, just
No, we
so we
don't.
can piss off people on both sides. So, hey, Bill,
Huh?
look, it happened again in Florida. Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's funny. It's okay to laugh at this one, right? Because nobody got killed.
Nobody
No,
got
but he's-
killed this time.
He didn't get killed, but it's still pretty serious.
So-
And it's a young kid. Well, you'll find it. Go ahead.
Yeah, what
Wasn't
Dave's
illegal, though,
referring
was
to. We got another
Let him read.
another highway hero did a U-turn in the middle of an interstate highway and
In Florida.
four-wheeler ended up underneath the trailer. Folks, well, anyway, I'll read it. Northbound traffic on Interstate 75 was moving slowly due to an unrelated vehicle fire near the Sun City Center exit when a serious crash occurred near the Hillsborough Manatee County line. On Monday, February 9th, 2026, at approximately 4:30 p.m., a tractor-trailer initiated an illegal U-turn to travel southbound on I-75. The tractor-trailer entered the path of a Toyota Corolla driven by a 28-year-old man from Parrish. The Corolla struck the tractor-trailer. The sedan's driver sustained serious injuries and was transported to an area hospital. The driver of the tractor-trailer, identified as 45-year-old Julio
This is something you think I would have made up, isn't it?
Julio Donis Rosa of Citrus Springs, was not injured. I know nothing. I was driving along, man. I just turned around in the middle, and he kind of hitting me, man. He hit me. Florida Highway Patrol troopers arrested Donis, and I apologize, but I don't. Rosa on a charge of reckless driving involving serious injuries. He was transported to the Hillsborough County Jail.
Now, I don't mean to sound racist, but with a name like that, I cannot believe that he's not an illegal or doesn't speak English. Or
Well, he's
something.
brown, isn't he?
He
I'm
could
just
be
saying-
legal. He's just not very good in the U-turn signal. You know, the big U with
Oh,
the
my
circle in it and the
goodness.
line like Ghostbusters. He probably never seen Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. I just
So,
watched that.
yeah, he don't know what that circle with the line means in it in front of the U. You know,
Oh,
What?
and it's Florida again.
I
Remember
mean,
when? Remember
Oh,
when
yeah,
we used to do the
get
news?
all the crazy shit out of Florida, and then they
You
come
just-
up with that TV show I told you about, where
Oh, yeah.
all the weird shit in Florida. And yeah,
Dumb.
it's. I
folks,
don't know.
folks, knock it off.
But I hate to say this, but people driving cars, watch out for the idiots coming out of the center of the interstate. If you see something even parked in the interstate, start slowing down.
What makes me happy is when I see them go down in there and they get stuck halfway through.
In the ditches.
Well, we was talking earlier, the old straight trucks got the long wheelbase and the
Yeah.
extra tail on the back, and they'll pull through there and get enough speed, and it goes, ugh, it just stops because the bumper catches on the ground behind them, and the rear axle's off the ground. So yeah,
But it doesn't
Oh.
surprise me. We see it.
you know it's not the last. How many?
No.
How many is this since the big one when everybody raising all sorts of hell for the people when they got killed in that one?
Well,
I
you,
mean,
you
how
wouldn't
long's it
think to
been?
do
2
it in
months, 3
Florida
months?
because in Florida they're kind of watching for this. You know, that's like
That's ballsy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know.
Excuse me.
You got to know, he called his wife later on that day. Consuelo, I'm sorry, baby. They're going to send me to El Salvador.
I'm gonna be late tonight.
I know we're making fun of it, but my God, people, come on,
That's
let's.
dangerous.
No, you
dangerous,
bought and paid
dangerous.
for my jokes here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We 8,000 of you come across the line, so we're gonna make fun of you now. If you're gonna act stupid, we're gonna make fun of you. It ain't racist; it's just stupidity.
no, because if you were a white guy that did that,
We'd still be
I
making
would,
fun of
we
you.
would figure out some way to make fun of you for doing that because you're,
That's
you're
right.
just as stupid. Yeah.
Look at white
honestly.
bread.
Well, before we jump into the the great subject of parking and trucking. Why don't we take us a little quick break here, real quick, and then we'll come back at it, and then we'll get into.
And we can lay the law down, boys.
We can figure out how we're going to get bent over on the parking as usual.
Again
Well, yeah.
and again and again.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Thanks. Go.
And that's when I pulled my finger out of the pie, Bill.
So I don't care what you say. If you don't get that, if you don't let that thing cool down for
we're back,
about
guys.
15 minutes. Oh,
Oh, I said finger, didn't I?
yeah, finger. Yeah.
Well,
I'm still thinking about the hot dog jumping in the bun. You got me stuck on that one.
no, it's just making you hungry. You fat
Yeah, that's true.
fuck. Well, we
You
are
can't
fat
you can't
truckers.
use
I mean,
food
hey,
jokes with 3 fat truckers. You cannot use a food joke and have us not think about food. It'll fly right over our fucking heads. every
Oh
time.
my gosh, that is too funny.
I might have to go get some hot dogs then. Oh, I did see a picture of people standing down the street in Fort Wayne for Coney Island for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was that all about?
Because they have 10 hot dog buns to go with the 8 hot dogs. What?
I'll tell you right now, Dave. I'm a little homophobic, so I always eat my hot dogs from the middle.
Hey,
Do ya?
Pat,
Start
I
from
ain't
the
no I ain't no damn queer.
Well, here we go. Truck parking. Let's get to it.
Let's do that again.
I kept getting a bunch of, I guess, ads through my feed on my phone.
You mean your phone's listening to you?
Oh, yeah.
You might want to put that thing in another room whenever you speak.
So, I don't know why I keep getting the penis enlargement. Bill.
I don't know.
It drives me nuts. I'm like, it's big enough. No. Truck parking. Okay, well, this is all me. Nobody else wrote this, so take it for what it's worth.
We're listening.
Well, it's on all our minds, or at least it is when our day ends each day. Finding a place to park and shut down at the end of our shift. A place we can park where it is safe, accessible to a clean bathroom, some where we can get a shower and maybe some food, or just a place to relax. Well, I've been seeing more and more pay-to-park places popping up on all the social media platforms. There's one that's just hammering advertising for one platform there, but advertising their accessible facilities for truckers. A few, I feel, are exploiting truckers and companies, and a few are genuinely on the up and up. The problem I see out here, and I won't mention names, you know who you are the companies that take free parking spaces that are already available to drivers and turn them into paid locations. It pushes out drivers that would normally stay at these locations. All that does is drive down the company's business and its sales because drivers won't fuel there or buy products in that facility that they have always purchased. So these places need to weigh the pros and cons. Are you making money anymore on your fuel and store sales, or are you trying to bank it on paid parking when that was free previously? Now I've come across the paid parking program, and it's been out for a while, but only a few locations in just a couple areas. Before I mention the name of this company, I'll give you a quick once over. They have secure facilities that is safe, fenced in, 7-foot razor wire fence, thermal motion sensor cameras, gated with a passcode only you have through the app for this company. So everyone doesn't have the same PIN number they share around. They have hourly parking, nightly, monthly, and yearly terms. I believe $25 a day is what the rate is, or $2 an hour. They do not have fuel. It is a secured parking area. But they do have free showers, a laundry facility, a driver's lounge with a 65-inch TV and Wi-Fi. The name of this company is Riggy's, located out of Katy, Texas. They have 6 locations so far. 1 in Houston, 1 in San Antonio, 2 in Katy, Hutchins, and a location in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't want you to think I'm advertising for this company, but in my opinion, it looks like they have a niche that could go a long way in this business. I have a call in with the co-founder to see if we can get an interview with him and let him tell their story on the truck parking dilemma they're trying to fill. Now, I got pictures on here. This facility, the first one here, Bill, is the one they have in Memphis. It's just one big open area. All the spots are numbered. You're assigned. It ain't first come, first serve. So if you need a spot for an oversized load, a long load, you can reserve that. It's set up for hourly. If you just need to take a quick break, or if you're delivering in the area, this one here is located in amongst the industrial area, where instead of waiting out in the street and getting a ticket or have somebody beating on your truck, hey, you want to buy this, or stealing your shit.
It looks like it's sitting right in the middle of the industrial park there, yeah.
And like I said, they have 6 of them. If you scroll down there, this is the same one in Memphis here when it was brand new. There's the little building that has everything in it. I got some pictures of the showers. I mean, it's all nice and clean. The driver's lounge. But I called, left a message. I'll see if I'd like to get an interview with the co-founder of this and see if they get back with me next week here. Yeah, if they do, cool. We'll have a little follow-up. Right. But as I was looking here, as far as truck parking, there's probably half a dozen of them, companies like this. This one here, I think started in, I don't want to get quoted on a year because I want to say like 2018 maybe. But there's other ones out here, like everybody knows with the controversy of the truck parking club. There's another one called Secure Space. Truck Specialized Parking Services. And let's see, what's the other one here? Trucks Park Here. Outpost. Truck Park Management.
I'm surprised one ain't called Off Ramp.
Truck Spot. I think next few weeks over there, I'm going to look through these other ones and do a little research and give a little more insight on the other ones, on how they are and how they work and how many areas they have. Because like this one here, Riggy's, like I said, they only have 6 areas, and they're a Texas-based business, so that's where they mainly got them, and they sort of expanded out there to Memphis. But these other ones here, there's some that are like nationwide. And like Secure Space, it's nationwide. And I'll look these up, do a little more research on them, and we'll give you the info as we get it here. But I'd like to get it. The one here, the Riggy's, I just like it that they're giving you free stuff. That it's the things that you're always looking for, a shower and, laundry and stuff like that.
So is it free just because you pay your monthly fee? Do they have attendance?
If you're there for 2 hours and pay $2,
but are there attendants there for fresh towels or clean the showers, or did you happen to notice that?
I read the description, people giving reviews. There's a gate attendant there, watching people come in and out. So I imagine they're going to have somebody there cleaning shower,
Yeah, because never fails. You always got that one guy it's not on purpose. We've all done it. You hit the shitter when you have to go, like right now, and then we have a mess, and somebody needs to go in there with a power hose and clean it up before we move on to the next one. It's like cleaning the livestock trailer out and somebody does it in the bathroom.
And to pay for parking like that there, I'd have no problem paying for parking, knowing what I'm getting. Especially like when I used to do the oversized stuff, to know that you can get a spot that's big enough for what you need to do, and all these spots, they're not tight, and they're all numbered, they're all assigned,
and they're all angled in usually, so it's not the
and
stupid.
when you look at the picture, they're all nice and easy to get into. I mean, somebody was thinking. So, I mean, I'd have no problem doing that. And maybe I'll go there and do my laundry and watch some TV while I'm doing it, on your downtime,
Yeah, because everybody will be sitting there playing on their phone, but it's still nice. Have the weather
and
channel
there's free
up.
Wi-Fi and stuff there too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good little niche they got right there. If they was able to expand it, out of their area a little more across the country. And the other ones that I mentioned, I don't know what kind of services they have. So I said we're going to do a little research and check them out. Because
we'll go through.
Some of them might have free just like this, or they might not have nothing and they want you to pay for everything. I don't know.
Well, if these guys were smart, they would let the local taco truck come in and set up in there every other weekend, or get a couple guys to rotate through the.
5 of them being in Texas, I guarantee there's a freaking taco truck.
Yeah, we definitely hit a taco truck or two in Texas, haven't we, Bill?
The best ones are on the back road. They're on the side of the gravel.
I was going to say, usually the gas station one is pretty good. We'll park and run across the street.
In the middle of BFE set up at an intersection, and you're like, man, that's going to give me diarrhea just by looking at it.
And some of them are getting good. They put them little metal carports up right next there, so at least you can stand in the shade while you're getting waited on and stuff, with a picnic table there. So, but I love some of them. But
like I said, parking it's getting to be more of a bigger issue again, especially with places like I said that are going to pay parking that used to be free, which drivers are tight asses. I'm sorry, I was too, but anymore, if you're going to get a decent spot, or that it's a secure spot, like this here is all fenced in, there's cameras, there's an attendant, you don't have to worry about your shit being stole.
I don't think it ought to be under the driver's responsibility anyway. I think it ought to be the company's. If you got to park that truck and you're working for a company, no matter what kind of pay you're getting, they ought to pay for the parking, because that's part of the job that they've hung you out there to dry. And if you can't have us, they put us all on a 6 to 6 work shift. Everybody's got to work off of that stupid logbook, and then we all got to shut down at the same time. So now you got every truck out there shutting down the park. And
that one there, it even had in the comments, as far as the company saying, on the weekend, when there's drivers, they have barbecues and everything else there. Like this guy's hanging out. It's like a campground.
Yeah,
is what it would feel like to me. You know what I mean?
Especially if you got a regular run and that's one of your stops, because I see a lot of guys pull their little grills out.
You can reserve them or keep a spot. For certain days, every week. Every Friday I'm here,
But what about the only problem I have with that, if there's not an attendant, and I rent the spot for a month, and I'm only there 3 times out of the month, is it set empty that whole time, or is it like airplanes where they rebook them and overbook and underbook, and
I don't know. That'd be something I'd like to, if we could interview this guy, ask him.
Or is it it's just going to set empty since I paid for it, and then the guy that pulls in are tired, out of hours, and it's like, well, you got one spot. Yeah, well, yeah, but it's already reserved.
You can't get in. They have an app, and the app tells what are available.
Right. But I'm just saying, if you pull up there.
I don't think they can overbook them.
So.
Well, there's a gate that you got to get through with some of these too, right?
And your phone's what works as the opener.
But I'm not saying that. I'm the guy that pulls up there and goes, hey, I want to rent it for the night. Well, we're booked solid. We can't do it. And it's like, I can see spots empty, but.
Well, it don't work that way. You don't.
I know, but.
It's all on the app, all on your phone.
There's nothing new about that, though, Dave, because I don't know how many times I've stopped at a Pilot with rows of parking spots open.
Yeah.
And then you go inside, finally get to stop for the night, and we're all out of parking spots. Oh, it's like 30 of them out there. Yeah, they're already They've been reserved. You
And
got
then
to
they
get in
don't
there
make
by
it that
about
far, and they
5:30.
stay empty the whole night. Yeah.
Oh, that would piss me off to no end.
Yeah.
I stopped at the what is that, Beckley on West Virginia? Yeah, Turnpike, the big one.
Yeah.
They rebuilt it and everything, and
Where everything's
I
on
got
one
I
side.
got blocked in there again. It's like, come on, and it was because the guy broke down going out the back gate because he wasn't staying to one side. He right in the middle and had to beat people awake on other spots to get them to move so you could get out. And I'm like, oh my God, I just hate going into places like that now.
Oh, that place is terrible as far as
Well-
getting in and out of.
They rebuilt it and they redesigned it, but it's still everybody just pulls in and stops and sets the brakes and there, and it's terrible. I stayed at the new
Well,
one on the south
You
side.
can't stay there if you got an oversize.
Oh, you
overnight.
can't? I think you can now. I think you can now.
Before you couldn't. They made you.
Yeah, they rebuilt the whole. They even have an outdoor theater on the side of the building where
Oh
they
yeah, that's been there.
yeah, where they show you can sit there and watch. I mean, it's usually something janky, but it's still something if you wanted to sit there. It'd be better back in the old days when I was driving a cab over and sat there and had a 5-inch screen to watch, try watching TV on, which was all snowy and fuzzy. And bringing it back a few times. Bill remembers them days sitting in the old cab over, bored to death, sitting there in the driver's seat going, what we do now?
I
Oh,
remember the old cab over trying to keep warm because there wasn't no heat in it.
Well, that's
Well,
when you sat on the passenger seat because the heater was right under you.
I had to get creative, and it wasn't a cab over, but it was a 9400 International with a coffin sleeper on the back, and I had to get a dryer vent tube to run up to the vents up front.
Oh, it had no cab or no bunk
No,
heater?
nothing in the. That it was bad too because I mean it
It's like closing in the refrigerator and shutting the door.
oh man. But I felt like I was paying my dues. That's what they tell you when you start out. You got to pay your dues.
How come they don't today?
I don't believe none of that bullshit.
They jump in these brand new trucks with automatics that
Oh
don't
yeah,
do.
no, those.
And by the way, the guy that was broke down, I couldn't get out of. He was driving an automatic and he had an air leak and it wouldn't let it shift. I said, just drag it ahead. Well, I can't. It won't let me put it in gear. I'm like, oh my God, stupid automatic.
Start it and cram it in gear.
I don't think that'll work on them. I
yeah,
think
that's probably all done
it's
by
all
It's
electronic.
all,
and-
yeah, electronic. It won't do that.
I did get a kick because he had that one of them new Volvos with the shifter on the seat, and he taped a broomstick to it, so he had a
Whoa,
tall
whoa,
shifter
whoa,
in
whoa,
it.
whoa. Hold on. Shifter on the seat. What are you talking about? I haven't seen this.
Oh yeah, the new Volvos, the shifter lever is on the side of the seat. It bounces up down with you, right below the armrest. Yeah, it's a little pogo stick right there. You put it in driving part, and then you can tape your broomstick to it. Looks like you got a tall
Listen,
shifter in it, like
fans.
the big guys.
Listen, fans. If you are one of those guys with the tall shifters, I need you to make yourself known to me so I can talk about you. Because
You wanna-
that is
you
the
wanna know
dumbest
why?
shit that I've seen
that
come
was,
down the
what's his
pipe.
name there that drove the white Kenworth for the longest time before Andy got it. Old was in the shop too. What was his name?
Oh, that Gabe.
Oh,
yeah.
Gabe, yeah.
Probably
Yeah, he
shouldn't
had
say
his
it out
thing
loud, but
listed.
yeah. Hey, daggum,
Is he still there?
She's a running.
Oh God,
good.
no, they fired him.
No, he
Hey.
quit, but he
Did he quit?
It was kind of a mutual thing.
Mutual
'cause-
agreement.
Yeah, we called him the white day cab because he would he would back up and he would hang out the window. I go, you can't even reach the pedal. Well, I can't see around the sleeper. He'd hang on his belly out the window, backing up, trying to get in the parking spot. I'm like, my God, son, that's what the mirrors are for. Well, I can't see.
But I mean, he didn't invent the tall shifter. That came out, and now it's in all the imagery for the big bad truckers. Out there, you got to have the tall shifter. And I'm sorry, maybe I'm just too old, fuddy duddy.
I never wanted the tall shifter. I wanted the 3.
Well,
shifters.
I look at the tall shifters. I look at ape hangers on a motorcycle. If I wanted bugs in my armpits to ride my motorcycle like this, I guess I'd have me a tall
Maybe that's
shifter
to keep
too.
them armpits dry.
I get maybe it is. It's the tall shifter keeps them from stinking so bad.
There you go.
Keeps it aired out. I don't get it.
I've seen them so tall to where the guys are holding onto the stick like halfway down, and it's literally like
Oh.
touching the ceiling.
I did hear something from one of our we have a body man mechanic in the shop, and he said those tall shifters are screwing up the rotating balls down there because the
Yes.
guys are not getting them in gears. And he told our boss, "You need to tell them guys to take them tall shifters out of there because they're screwing them
Is there
transmissions."
some of them that got them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got several. We
Oh,
call
yeah.
it the back row. Tall shifters, the back row.
Oh, must be Zach Attack then. Huh?
Oh yeah. Well, Zach's up with us, but he has one. But
does
yeah,
all the-
there's a bunch of them in the back rows. Got
The guy
tall
that
shifters.
the guy that's got my old W9, he put one in there too. So
Hold on, let me guess about the blue W9.
Oh,
yeah, it's got one. The blue one does.
Yep.
And then the white day cab does, and then the cream Peterbilt does that Jose's driving, and
pretty much all the large cars have it.
Jose,
It's-
pork chop?
yeah, pork chop finally
chop
got out of that
where?
that old
He's
that
been
old-
driving that for like 2 or 3 years now.
yeah, it was Andy's truck for a while,
He
and
was wanting to come back, and he wanted him to give it up, and he just said no.
Yeah, that
right,
was stupid.
yeah. And your mom's got a tall shifter now too.
No.
What?
I'm just messing.
Yeah, them buttons, they come out of the
Using
dashboard.
it for.
She ain't even got a stick in hers. She's
Still
just
listen
got.
to this, call me and give me
Oh.
shit now.
Oh my God, Steve! I just got that joke.
Oh, you just got.
Yeah, what you said that was bad.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get a call. Love you,
Uh
Mom.
oh, my camera turned on to moving. Oh, it was going to move with me.
Oh, God's sake.
I moved my arms apparently, and it activated it.
Watch booze bounce. Oh,
Richie says he drags his knuckles on the roof when he shifts.
he's an
I'm
owner
glad, I'm
operator.
glad you told me that, Richard.
He's an owner operator now.
Now I'm
That's
going
what
to talk about you a little bit now.
Oh, that's right. He is an owner operator.
That's right.
Okay. Grown ass men driving these
Hey,
daggum things around. I know.
You,
I
you
don't
know he's
what's-
got his flip flops on too.
Ding 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 ding
Hey,
ding ding ding.
I'm not going to complain. If that's what you want to do, I think back of the
I'm not
stupid.
complaining either, but I am going to talk about you.
I had a 70 Ford Maverick. I jacked up so high and I put a set of M50s on the back with Gabriel hijacker shocks
Oh,
and jacked it up
God.
so high I pulled the drive shaft right out of the transmission. Yeah, you remember the air shocks?
Yeah. we-
Gabriel hijackers. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
had to because
had
I couldn't
them
get
on
them under the
the
fit. Right, couldn't get them under the wheel wells. And now all the
But back then, everybody had a car that sat like that. Back
well, yeah.
so
Now
high.
they do. Now they set the other way. They make the trucks the front's higher now.
Waters, yeah. I don't know.
And I
And
guess
in between there, they went to like stock car, all four, low.
I think the law is your handlebars can't be taller than your shoulders now. I think that's what Indiana did. I don't know if all states did, but
I
guess
don't
your
know. I
hands
seen
have to
one
be-
in Thailand on a picture thing, dude. He couldn't even reach him. He had to have her on her shoulders to hold on to him.
Oh well, that's Thailand. So when she sits in front, it smells like fish. Then right? I
No,
suppose
she's on his shoulders. holding
exactly. But turn around while she's facing the back
the
to
top.
watch behind
That's like a
her.
breast mint.
Brett's-
Like, that reminds me. I'm hungry for Long John Silver's.
They ain't opening Wayndale no more.
Don't
No,
give
you're
up
right.
pay for some sushi.
Yeah, I know it.
Poor Long John Silver's, boy, they've had a hard way to go.
They're still down in this area.
I like them.
I do too.
Every once in a while, I'll go
But
get me some.
Once you eat there, you feel sick as shit. And
Well,
it
come
is.
on, it's a lot of grease you're pumping in
my
your body.
Yeah, it's real easy to overdo it. And yeah, I mean,
Well, it's because we're fat and we eat too much. If you went in there and got one piece of fish and left, you would be fine.
one
No.
piece.
You did notice that we're trying to kill two birds with one stone there in Waynedale. They put
Yeah.
Long Johns with Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
So you
So
can
that means
shit
you
it
can
all
fill
right
up
out
and then
as you
shit it
do.
right out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I would too. I'd get the
Two burritos and the fish combo.
I mean, yeah, something like that. I'd get the fish and chicken, and then I would get a burrito to go with it, or
Did you ever
nachos
notice
or
the
something.
chicken and fish taste exactly the same?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
The
I mean,
texture's different, but once you squeeze all that grease out in that breading, it tastes the same.
But the best part about it is they scoop down in there and they pull about 3 or 4 scoops of that breading and throw it down in the bottom of the pan first. So all you got to do is put a little ketchup or
I like it
vinegar on it.
when they find that lone hush puppy in the fryer and throw it in your bag.
Oh yeah, it's getting a little on the crunchy side. You remember when Long John Silver's went in over out there? Well, we're talking local stuff here. Out by the mall there, off
Yeah.
of that was the first one, and everybody
That's
got
where
all
Chipotle
excited.
is now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember going out there with my grandparents, and Grandpa and I would just get. I remember he would talk him into giving us like a box full of. They called them golden nuggets in those days. Just the little,
The hush
little
puppies. Oh, you
No,
mean the crumbs?
Just the
Yeah.
crumbs,
Yeah.
that they would pour in there because they would somehow or another they
They're
would
just
make
gonna
little.
throw 'em in the trash. That
Well,
way
they-
they can
They would
charge
pour
you
them in
for
there.
them.
Yeah, they poured them in there. It was just batter they threw down in the
Yeah.
fryer. Yeah.
And it was like just they would throw that, and they still do that. I think.
Oh yeah, they still
Pour
do
it
it because
into
they
the
throw it in the
box.
box first.
There's a
we
place.
would. Grandpa and I'd get a box of them and sit there and eat it. For
It's
Grandma
like-
would get so pissed.
It's like sitting there eating cracklings.
It
You
is.
sit there
Well,
and eat,
there's
yeah.
a place down here called Fish Tales. It's a seafood restaurant, and their hush puppies that they give you a plate full of are the size of little BBs, and they will give you a plate of hush puppies. I mean, they're
Yeah.
delicious, but I'm
Yeah.
like, who the heck? Oh yeah, people are just ordering like a large order of them. I mean, over and
Well,
over and over.
That Long John Silver's out by Southtown Mall. Remember going into Ponderosa there? Had a Ponderosa right
Oh, yeah.
next to us.
Southtown,
used to,
yeah.
Used to love going in that Ponderosa. That was back when it's still the
It's still a
cafeteria
couple-
style.
still a
Walk up
That's
couple
there.
in
alive, but
Baba's
ain't
now.
closed.
Oh no, the Ponderosa is a church, but the Long John Silver's that's a Baba's steak and lemonade now, and they got good. They got good
Steak and
food.
Well,
lemonade.
there's still
Yeah,
a,
one of them
That's
ghetto
a weird
places.
mix. Yeah, that's a weird mixture.
out there
But
in Illinois as you're going to St. Louis.
what is?
There's a Ponderosa still out there in Illinois.
Yeah, there's one or two left in the country, I think.
Yeah.
And there's same thing. There's also one Ponderosa. So
Well, do you remember Bonanza?
Or that's what I
there
mean,
was a bunch
Bonanza.
of franchises that were similar but different names.
well, they were owned by the same guy. It was a big guy Hoss on
Western Sizzler.
yeah, the big guy Hoss on Bonanza. He's the one that
Oh,
bought
yeah.
into all started all those and stuff.
Yeah.
But
You
Dan
still see
Blocker.
Western Sizzling down in Arkansas and
The Sizzler.
Louisiana.
A couple.
white man
What
can't
about-
jump. We're going to the
And I
Sizzler.
didn't
We're
know
going
this.
to the Sizzler.
Till I was in this area. Do you remember Rack's roast beef?
yes.
Oh yes, yes.
That's a
There's
little-
still a couple around.
There's
That's
one.
that's where
It's
Fazoli's
the original
went.
started here in Kentucky, and it's still open.
Yeah.
But I can remember them in Fort Wayne. They had a Fixins bar and everything, just like Burger Chef used to be.
Oh, yeah.
I was just getting ready to say, yeah,
That was
doggone
my
Burger
favorite
Chef.
restaurant when I was a kid.
You know,
dude.
Burger Chef's the one that
Because-
started the kids meal before
Yeah.
McDonald's ever did.
And
Yeah.
they had
invented the
two little
drive-thru,
chefs.
too.
It was
Fact check me.
what was the chef's name? One
It was
salty and
it
one
was
fat.
Burger Chef and Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. I knew Jeff.
Yeah. Burger Chef and Jeff. And they
And
also
that
had
ended
the
up turning into Hardee's is what it turned into.
yeah, Hardee's the one bought them out and converted all their stores over, closed them, but bad
Yeah.
management, kind of like Sears and all the other good places.
because they split.
No, Sears wasn't bad management. Sears was criminal management.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
that Sears and Kmart thing. Somebody in
How
another
did we get on
country.
all the old stores and restaurants? I don't know how
Daggum.
we got onto this.
That was Amazon back when Amazon wasn't called Amazon.
We should be going to Sears.com to buy our fucking toilet paper online. We shouldn't
Yeah.
be going to Amazon. Sears should have been out in front with that stuff. That
I mean, it ain't like they
I-
didn't start
I
it
had
back
an
in
uncle that worked at
18
Sears.
something.
right.
As a mechanic, I bet you for 30 years and retired there.
Yeah.
And everything in his garage was craftsman.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Everything in my
Lawnmowers,
garage
you
was
name it.
Craftsman.
That was that was the toy section for grown men.
Oh,
right there.
God, yeah.
Craftsman was way before Snap-on and shit. I mean,
And
you
that
go
was
to
that's why they had their own
Craftsman,
door in
take
the
it
back.
and give you a new one.
You go in the back door, just right into the tools. They knew if they wanted you, they're not going to walk through the mall to get there. Put them a back door right in the tool chest.
That's the place you could take the men. Women could take their men and just drop them off there and go
Yeah.
shop all fucking day long, and come back and you'll still be there talking to somebody about tools. We'll be all right. We'll be all right right here.
And then she says, "Hey, I got to go to the mall today. You want to go with me? Hold on, I got to go to the garage. I got a couple broken ones. I'm going to take them back to Sears, flop
And
them
then
out."
Replace them. No
Oh,
tape.
yeah.
Without a, I told this story once or twice. I had a bit set. They were hex head bits, and it was when I was working at the place that made the grain bins, Short Time Brock, and
Yeah.
I worked the press that put the ribs in the roof sections, and I had a set of these Craftsman bits, and I left it sitting in the 750-ton press, and it came down and it
Junk.
squashed the
I
whole
cannot
lot
picture
of it.
you doing that job.
Well, look at
I
his
was-
fingers.
I
That's
was-
why he's got gloves on now.
I was much young. When I say I was younger, I was more than half my age now.
And half his weight.
More than half.
Yeah. I didn't last very long, but no, I smashed that whole set. Took them to, oh man, look at that. I'm like, and I'm waiting on them to tell me, like, yeah, that's kind of pushing the boundary of what we can cover. Now they say, yeah, go find them. They're over there hanging on the wall. You mind if we keep these up here? I'm like, shit, we never seen anything like this. I'm like, they're all yours, buddy. And so,
Hey.
yeah. They would, no matter what it was, they would replace it, no questions asked. I mean, like the ratchets, they would try to rebuild
They would
them.
rebuild them if they
Yeah.
had. Right.
So what you had to do was you had to open the ratchet up and then grind down all the aluminum teeth on the inside. That way,
Or
they
just those
wouldn't-
pieces from the inside away.
yeah, because they would try to rebuild it, but if the casting itself was messed up, then
Do you,
I
do
remember
you,
buying Craftsman chainsaws all the time and taking
Oh.
them back, and if they didn't run, they fix them.
yeah,
No
Yeah.
question asked.
well, Sears lawnmowers, Sears weed blowers. Can you imagine Bill throwing tires back when he was a young kid too? He worked out there at Goodrich for a short time, burned his fingers on the hot tar.
yeah, that's another thing I couldn't go back and do, but yeah,
He
I
was
used
also
to-
the Radio Shack guy too.
yeah, God, now you're going
What?
way back.
Yeah, he was the Radio Shacker for
You
teenage.
might have met the Unabomber.
That was when I was 17. I was the youngest person to work at Radio Shack at the time, and then I got fired, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
You were the
That's because
fall
you kept throwing the new computers out by the trash can, going back at night picking them up.
Well, no, they didn't like. I was trying to sell stereos, right? Because that's this thing I kind of knew a little something about. So I would put music on. I had a way of looking at somebody and telling, hey, they probably don't want to listen to Magic 95.1. They probably want to listen to, I could tell.
The
You can-
Bear.
Rock
you
104.
You can read a book by its
Yeah.
cover. Yes, you can. And I would
In
play
that profiling,
Yeah, if you came in looking kind of thuggish, I might put on a little, well, of course, that kind
Rock
of music.
104, The Bear 98.9. These
I
are the
would
hard
put that
rock
on
stations.
because that's what they're going to play on it. They want to know how it sounds with the music they want to listen to, and I would sell them.
88.1.
And yeah,
That was
no,
only
they
on
didn't like
Sunday. That was only Sunday morning.
that. They didn't like me doing that, so
No, that
Yeah.
was wasn't that the thing the guy's talking about. When you drive across out west and the radio stations disappear before the XM and stuff, the radio stations that disappear, and you're like, shit, you got to go to AM. And you start searching through the AM channels, and you said you'd either get somebody like Tradio selling stuff, or it'd be
Yeah,
a
they used
sports
to have-
ball game, or
they
it would be, and Jesus said.
They used to have them garage sale radio shows on like on
Radio,
Saturday
like
Monday.
together.
Yeah, you could call in. I got an old pedal bicycle out here. If somebody's
Oh, really?
interested, call the station and we'll hook you up with the guy. And
The
yeah,
ones I remember it would be some like 80-year-old lady. Yeah, I got me a couple quilts and 3 mason jars, and I won't take less than $2. And my number's and she can't remember her phone number. And they're like,
Yeah.
"We'll get right back with you, Betty." Okay, I'll look it up. And about 10 minutes later, they come back, and she's like, still not knowing.
I remember in '85 driving across the panhandle of Texas, and I had an old Harvester cab over, and all I had was AM radio in there. And I'm twisting the knob trying to find anything that isn't country, anything. And then pretty soon I'm driving along, and I'm like, man, I'm recognizing this music. And then I hear WLS, and I'm like, that's Chicago. How am I picking up Chicago down here in Texas?
Oh, yeah, AM would bounce, man. You get stuff. Well, my dad said when he was in Vietnam, they could get Wowo over there once.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you,
Whoa,
you
got
can get
all
whoa.
They
You can
was
get it.
50,000 watts,
Yeah,
You
it
could
went
listen to old
east.
Thinkle over in California and get your
Earl Finkel.
yeah.
Finkel.
Grandpa used to call him Thinkle.
And the little red barn on the farm down in Indiana.
Oh, listen to him. we're gonna get a commercial for Indiana
WO.
Beef with the crow.
God, I grew up. There was always, when I was growing up, there was always an AM radio, and mom and dad were completely oblivious to that high pitched. I was always so sensitive
Buzz?
to it. That high pitched buzz that was
Okay.
a carrier wave to AM radio. AM was never meant to play music on, and
I can remember
That's
the
Cincinnati,
show.
Richie. He's
Yeah.
talking about
WKRP.
WKRP.
KRP
Turkey's
in
out of the
Cincinnati.
helicopter. Oh no!
Okay, now I know you guys are big fans of this, and I'm just curious. Did you guys get to watch the end of the truck race? Because the Daytona 500's tomorrow, and the truck race was last night, and that finish was amazing.
No
Yeah, I
idea what
thought
you're
so.
talking about. like me and Bill. Did somebody get a home run?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, hold
go
On the
off.
50-yard line, he got a home run, and then he
were
changed his
talking-
tire in the pit.
About the old AM radio. The one old show I remember my dad listening to was the Dr. Demento show.
yeah,
Do you remember that?
I
listened
remember
to it. My dad
George-
didn't.
Who was before George,
George
Norrie?
Burns.
No, the guy that did the overnight spaceships and Art Bell.
Orwell.
Art Bell. Art
Oh,
Bell.
yeah.
Yeah, the old Art
Neely
Bell
or
show.
something. Yeah. Well,
See,
don't
that
know
kind of
what's out
stuff.
there.
That kind of stuff is what AM was
And
made
that's still
for.
on.
Oh, I
They
know it.
still have
It
those
is.
shows on. But
You know, Dr.
Not-
Laura's still on, and she's like 106 now or something like that. She's old as hell.
What about Dr. Ruth Westheimer?
Dr. Ruth Westheimer. If you have an erection more than 4 hours, call everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
call everybody.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Yeah.
speaking of calling everybody, we're going to be at the Mid America Truck Show. We can wind this up. We're getting close.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we are
March
about out of time.
26th to the 28th in Louisville, Kentucky, the Exposition Center, booth 38054. Please come by and say hi.
What building's that in there, Steve?
Well, you don't have no building.
Yes, it is. We're in the South Wing, guys.
South
You don't
Wing.
have
Now
that.
we know.
Hey, your note that you sent me
Oh, it ain't you. It ain't.
is not on there.
We've got all the technology in the world. Dave's still
Yeah.
taking a picture of something and sending it.
Oh, I know.
Well, I wrote it down on my thing and I sent it to him just so because he always like having it and says there's the information. But I do have little sticky notes all over the place over here so I can remember shit because I can't
I don't
remember
have no
nothing.
sticky notes. I got stuff. I got crap everywhere on my desk.
I
here.
can't remember nothing. And
I
gotta-
still can't believe it's the fourth time we're going to be doing this,
yeah, and I've got to
And-
start getting stuff ready too.
and that's exciting to me.
Ooh, I forgot it. We got flags now. I have to take him down too.
Did you ever get your little display thing decaled anymore? Or
No, not yet. I haven't had time, but
Did you take it and set it up?
no, I was going to take it over there, but I don't want to because I don't want to yank it out of there. After the Matt show, I'll take it over there. I'm going to wait till after Matt's because I want to take it down with us. So
All right, let's wind her up, guys.
wind her up. Well, this is your old buddy Dave saying, hey, everybody get on there, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Can't say
Thumbs
enough.
up, whatever you got to do. Give us a little love. The more you hit, the more we get. Maybe one of these days we'll get paid for talking. Or maybe just go on there and like and subscribe and we'll shut up. They won't have to listen to us at all.
Probably won't shut up, but yeah. Like and subscribe, and you know what? If you think of something
Bacon.
you want to hear us talk
I don't know.
about,
Somebody said eggs, so I said bacon.
I see that, yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. What
Yeah,
talking
and
about,
if you want, send us a letter. We'll read your letter over the line while we're doing this stuff.
oh yeah, we would like to have some feedback to read. We haven't done any of that in a long time.
Yeah.
It would be kind of nice.
Good or bad, you can call us assholes. We don't care.
Right on. So, anyway, I've been Bill, and it was great to be here. We'll see y'all next week.
I've been Steve. Thanks for stopping by. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
See you, folks.